This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
Boy, we can expect some hot temperatures across northern Nevada over the coming days. Coverage of the heat wave tops Channel 2 News at 5 o'clock. Okay, we didn't quite get to 100 degrees today, but today might be the last time all week we stay below triple digits. Good evening, everyone. I'm Wendy DeMonte.
I'm Kristen Remington. Thanks for joining us tonight. It was hot out there today. We begin with team coverage of this heat wave for you. Chief Meteorologist Mike Algers of the Weather Center with a look at how hot it'll be getting. And Chloe Beardsley is live in East Reno with some important safety reminders as the mercury soars. Mike, we didn't hit triple digits, but we were pretty close, huh?
Well, we haven't yet. That doesn't mean we may not, but at last check, in fact, well, let's check, because the official high, the semi-official high for the day should be coming in here fairly quickly. 98 degrees, that is as of 5 o'clock, is the warmest that we've gotten. It's not impossible. In fact, we saw it yesterday. The high actually went up one more degree between 5 and 6 o'clock. So we're not out of the realm of possibility of hitting 100 today. But no, you're right. If we don't hit it today, it may be the last time we don't hit it for another 4 or 5 days, because we have a string of record high temperatures coming our direction here. In fact, you look at South Lake, they almost got up to 90, 106 over in Redding, lots of upper 90s all across the north here. And those 2-digit temperatures are going to turn into 3-digit temperatures here fairly quickly here. In terms of what we've got going on out on our satellite picture, a big ridge of high pressure. Now, the center of the high itself is over here still in the Four Corners area. It's far enough away that we're really not pulling up. You see all the moisture and the thunderstorm activity over by that high. That's where most of it all is. It's all wrapped up close to the high, and until we get something to really start to draw it up further over here, and that's going to be in the form of a little weak low pressure system, I don't expect much more than at most just some pop-up afternoon clouds here, and I don't see that happening. Right now, the flow coming in here is fairly dry and fairly stable. But in all likelihood, that is going to happen here probably sometime here, in another 2-3 days. Now, tomorrow, again, clear skies all across the region. Hot temperatures will continue, maybe just a couple of clouds popping up in the afternoon. But what we're really looking at is temperatures that will not only be hot, not only be uncomfortable, but even could potentially be fairly dangerous. Chloe Beardsley's been kind of following that end of it here. She comes to us live here from a very hot East Sparks. And Chloe, like I say, I mean, usually we talk about temperatures in terms of comfort, but we got to think about safety this weekend, don't we?
That's absolutely right, Mike. People need to take precautions just to get ready for all of this hot weather. Now, earlier today, we talked with medical experts on how to get you and your family safe. It may seem warm and beautiful outside, but weather this hot could be dangerous and lead to serious medical issues.
Sunburn, dizziness, lightheadedness, extreme feelings of thirst, excessive sweating. The other things you need to be concerned about are heat stroke or heat exhaustion.
Staff at Northern Nevada Medical Center say every summer they see a spike in the number of emergency room visits due to the heat.
I'd probably say around 10 to 15% more cases.
The CDC estimates 31% of weather-related deaths are caused by excessive heat, with the most at-risk people being
young children and your elderly people, and anybody who already has a medical condition. They tend to not deal with changes as well as far as their bodies go and medically, so they're always more susceptible to disease, especially heat strokes.
So to avoid any of that, Jason shared some tips for you to beat the heat.
Stay out of the sun at those peak heat times, so noon to 4 o'clock, stay hydrated, drink lots of good water.
We're told drinks like soda or energy drinks should be avoided because it dehydrates you. And when you go outside, cover up.
High SPF to protect from sunburn.
Also wear light-colored, loose-fitting clothes when you're under the sun. And if you're inside, have an AC or fan handy. And if you don't have those, county leaders say there are a few other options.
Seek out places like the mall, or go watch a movie, or go down to the river or out to the lake. Any way that you can keep cool.
Also make sure to check on your relatives and neighbors and keep an eye on your pets. And make sure they're shaded and hydrated too.
Make sure that they don't show signs of heat exhaustion or heat stroke.
And medical experts we talked to today say the recommended amount of water you should drink every day is between 3 and 5 liters. Now, just to put that into perspective, this is about 1.5 liters. So you're going to drink more than 3 of these, which is close to a gallon. So quite a bit of water. And if you do notice any signs of heat stroke or heat exhaustion, call the doctor right away. Covering the heat wave, Chloe Beardsley, Channel 2 News.